On Defenders of Ukraine Day, we honor the brave men and women who have served in the defense of Ukraine's freedom. This year, this holiday has a special symbolic meaning.
美国国务卿布林肯发表声明，提供美军库存的装备、弹药和武器给乌克兰，价值7.25亿美金。美国至今对乌克兰军事援助已经累积到前所未有的183亿美金。乌克兰卫士日在2015年取代祖国保卫者日，成为乌克兰的国定假日。乌克兰前总统波罗申科在2014年指出，乌克兰不应该庆祝俄罗斯的军国历史纪念日。沙烏地阿拉伯王储穆罕默德·沙尔曼和乌克兰总统泽伦斯基通电话，为乌克兰提供4亿美元人道援助。泽伦斯基证实确有此事，不过没有透露援助的细节。而在上个月，沙国就促成俄罗斯释放10名俄罗斯在乌克兰俘虏的外籍人士。另外，俄罗斯贝尔哥罗德州州长格拉特卡夫声称，贝尔哥罗德市一处变电站起火燃烧是受到乌克兰攻击导致，而且铁路也受到攻击，中断了几个小时。同样在贝尔哥罗德市，还有一栋公寓顶楼遭到火箭击中，俄乌双方都指控是对方所为，所幸无人伤亡。新航亚太电视江子阳编译。
Hundreds of thousands of Chinese housekeepers have been left in despair as they cannot claim their salaries for services given. Many are women from the country's poor rural areas. According to Chinese financial media Caixin, the cleaning workers and clients have also seen their housekeeping payments evaporate. The mayhem happened after a series of housekeeping platforms in the country crumbled, with owners disappearing together with money from clients and investors. One example is Shenzhen Xingshangdaojia Technology, which was one of the top 3 platforms for housekeeping services. After the platform closed in July, it left hundreds of millions of yuan in unpaid bills to consumers. About 5,000 workers were stranded. The situation has worsened to the point that even court intervention is not helping. Such is the case with the family services platform Guanjiabang. Workers have sought legal assistance from local governments, but nothing was resolved. According to Caixin, even as platforms won their lawsuits, the company lacked the funds to make the court-ordered payments. No money was forced out from its founder either, since he had no registered asset. Like other industries in China, these businesses have suffered since COVID emerged 2 years ago. But Caixin notes that the platforms have also been knocked down over other reasons, including wrong business strategy and lack of supervision. These sites have made a few common mistakes, betting on market share by spending a lot on marketing and offering deep discounts. Swandaojia spent 1.5 billion yuan, over $208 million, on marketing from 2018 to the first quarter of 2021. Over 3 years, their customer acquisition costs increased by 70%, and they recorded a total net loss of about 2 billion yuan, roughly $278 million. As reported by Nikkei Asia, Swandaojia was also accused of offering false background information about nannies. News sources say that several of their nannies have been caught abusing young children. Xingshangdaojia also stumbled after a lavish promotion program. To attract more attention, it advertised home cleaning for 22.9 yuan, but promised to pay cleaners at least 35 yuan for each household. The business suffered net losses of 137 million yuan, $19 million, from 2014 to the first half of 2018. Investors stopped funding the platform after 2018.
A father in Yichun, Jiangxi province, has posted a video of him helping his son do homework on counting 10,000 grains of rice. It soon went viral and sparked public concerns. The scene shows other family members counting grains with the boy. They divided the rice into small amounts and counted them to 5. Many people think the homework is ridiculous and questioned why the family even does it, while others suggested a better way to have it done. The boy must be learning multiplication in maths in school. Why not measure the weight of 100 grains of rice, and then multiply that by 100 times to get the right weight of 10,000 grains? Either way, this is undoubtedly a daunting task for primary school children. The father believes teachers are training students to have this serious attitude in everything they do, and that, no matter whether his teacher will check or not, I think students should have a serious attitude towards their homework. There are fierce debates about creative assignments, exotic assignments, and irrational assignments in Chinese education recently. Sometimes it comes from unclear requests or miscommunication between school and family, but sometimes parents are too strict in educating their kids. SCMP posted a father in central China's Hubei province made his 11-year-old daughter dig for lotus roots for hours in the blazing hot sun in April, hoping to teach her a lesson about what life without a proper education would mean for her future. Or another example was a mother forcing her 8-year-old boy to collect recyclable rubbish to earn enough to repay the 20 yuan he stole from his grandmother.
中国共产党第20次全国代表大会主席团15号下午在人民大会堂举行第1次会议。习近平同志出席会议并做了重要讲话。会议首先在大会秘书长王沪宁主持下，以举手表决方式通过了由习近平同志等46人组成的主席团常务委员会名单。随后，会议在习近平同志主持下进行了各项议程。会议以举手表决方式通过了丁薛祥、陈希、郭声琨、黄坤明为大会副秘书长。会议通过了中国共产党第20次全国代表大会代表资格审查委员会关于代表资格的审查报告。报告说，全国各选举单位选举产生并经中央批准公布代表共2296名，经审查确认2296名代表资格有效，大会应出席代表2296名。报告说，以习近平同志为核心的党中央高度重视20大代表选举工作。从去年11月开始，在习近平总书记和党中央的坚强领导下，各选举单位坚持以党章为根本遵循，坚持党的性质宗旨，把加强党的领导贯穿代表选举工作全过程，充分发扬党内民主，严格资格条件，严密产生程序，严肃选举纪律，扎实做好代表选举各项工作。报告说，在代表产生过程中，各选举单位坚持自下而上、上下结合，反复酝酿，逐级遴选，充分听取基层党组织、党代会代表和广大党员的意见，全国基层党组织参与实现了全覆盖，党员参与率20大的日程。根据这个日程，20大将于10月16日上午开幕，10月22日上午闭幕。
On October 13th, a fire broke out at the Suzhou Supercomputing Center. Dense smoke filled the sky. The fire started at the standby number 2 cooling tower. After about half an hour, the fire was extinguished, and no casualties were reported. Public opinion hotly debated the issue. The fire occurred right after the United States issued the latest restrictions on Chinese exports of high-end chips and manufacturing equipment. The Chinese netizens questioned whether the fire was a self-protection method to cover up and obtain state funds. Mr. Jiang, a resident of Jiangsu province, said that the Suzhou Supercomputer Center is the country's most strict place for fire prevention. The probability of a fire in such a place is 1 in 10,000. He added that this chip manufacturing company has grown huge. Now, the truth surrounding it has been exposed since the US banned it, so they have to take self-protective measures, which is obvious. Hua, a citizen of Shanghai, said that the made-in-China chip factory is just a shell and does not have core technology. Some netizens believed that this was an explosion to cover up fraudulent production. No chips.
The challenge with the PRC is they stay right below that level and they just incrementally work it. And so it's very important that we don't accept, and that's why we do freedom of navigation operations.
美军第7舰队指挥官汤马斯出席华府智库演说，谈到中共日益具侵略性的海事行径，他表示，国际社会应该挺身而出，让中共知道适可而止。这就是为什么美国定期通行台海。他也感谢加拿大与澳洲军舰近期加入行列。
Fortunately, we've seen Australia and Canada sail through the Taiwan Straits routinely, and we do it regularly. If you don't push back, and if you don't take a stand, then they'll just continue to move the ball down the field.
面对中俄的恶意行为无根据主张，哈马斯认为要靠跨国及跨领域努力揭发这些行径。而8月，美国众议院议长裴洛西访台后，中共向台湾发射飞弹的做法，他也批评是不负责任且反应过度的。
Adjective I usually apply to it is irresponsible. Our law that we're going to provide for the defense of Taiwan and help them with their defenses, that's what democracies do. We go and we communicate, we see what those individuals need and have dialogue, and then to get that reaction I thought was a little bit overreaching.
汤马斯强调，美国在台湾关系法下有责任为台湾防御能力提供协助。他也盼两岸分歧能够以和平解决。新唐亚太电视唐杰安整理报道。
如果说年轻人是一个国家的未来，那么中国的未来很大一部分都被当局封控在了校园内。内蒙古官员12号表示，在呼和浩特封控26所高校，共24.1万在校生。山西运城早在9号宣布封控全市63所学校的在校师生。甘肃兰州文理学院7号爆发疫情，学生只能在网上求救，曝光管理混乱导致交叉感染，有超过3000名学生阳性。至今官方不予回复，继续瞒报疫情。周五，中共官方通报全国单日新增1259例本土病例，其中80%为无症状感染者，真实数据不明。
得上就是无症状的啊，给你整的一点防备都没有。你说这要是不做核酸检测啊，就根本都不知道，都查不出来。而且人家查出来之后，你马上就得拉医院去，就得治疗去，要不然过两天他该好了。
在清零运动下，年轻人失业率节节攀升。官方数据显示，7月达到19.9%，创历史新高。如今，中共为了保20大，各地升级风控维稳，继续加剧失业率和中小企业的困境。
我不是说在这里头，我就是进来吃个饭，出去都不能出去。我这个蚂蚁，
I don't think it's an pandemic thing anymore. It's more like a political thing. But I'll say no more.
中共何时结束清零备受各界关注。身在防火墙内的不少民众还在指望20大后能松绑，但境外许多投资公司和专家已经预测，至少要到2023年3月的2大结束后，并且还不确定。
We expect that a lot of that recovery and rebound in economic activity will inevitably be pushed back to 2023.
国际货币基金组织 IMF 驻华代表处首席代表史蒂文·巴奈特14号在采访中表示 ，IMF 认为中共会在明年下半年结束清零政策。新唐人记者雨婷综合报道。